when he was talking about the possibility of a housing market crash before the Great Recession. He said, "I sort of hope that happens." He was hoping for the crash that caused hardworking families in California and across America to lose their homes, all because he thought he could take advantage of it to make some money for himself.
All right, well, if Donald Trump was indeed hoping for a crash, he would not be the first investor to hope things turned south so that he could profit off of it. Warren Buffett made a lot of money that way. Peter Lynch made a lot of money that way. And Donald Trump in real estate made a lot of money that way. But it is what it is. And the remarks strike a lot of people. And maybe our next guest agrees or not. Former Fannie Mae executive Tim Rood, it sounds like he doesn't give a rat's patoot except for his own bottom line. How does he answer that, or should he?
Yeah, hi, Neil. Nice to see you again. So it's funny. I mean, I have a hard time believing that Donald Trump was really rooting for the recession and for people to lose their houses. Let's not lose sight of the fact that the guy is a real estate developer. He's probably got 80% of his net worth in real estate.
And
so
you
why the heck would
you want to buy cheap. That's the bottom line. You want to buy cheap.
Yeah.
Right.
Donald Trump does not have a monopoly on the concept of buy low, sell high, right? And there's no evidence that he actually profited from the housing crisis. And let's not forget, I mean, it's 2007, 2008, this was a businessman. What he said was, as I went through his statements was, look, I don't see the recession coming. He was in good company. Paulson, Bernanke all said the same thing. But all good things must come to an end. And I, like you, could make a profit from this. And what I do think that was legitimate, if you are successful in making the argument that he said those things and had those venal thoughts and sinister kind of desires, at least he was transparent in what his position was.
Yeah, well,
right?
they always say don't speak your thoughts, I guess. But, you know, it's happened before. There was the Mitt Romney famous 47% remark talking about those who don't pay taxes, et cetera. Could that be Donald Trump's? And that comes back to bite him. Nothing else is stuck. I doubt this would, but what do you think?
I don't think it will. I mean, I don't think it's a legitimate issue. I mean, now you've got, Senator, oh, shoot, I forgot her name, out of Massachusetts.
Elizabeth
Help me with
Warren.
that one, Neil. Elizabeth Warren, right? She makes Bernie Sanders look like Mark Cuban, right? So she's weighing in on this issue. I mean, so this is going to be a burn hot for a few days, but then I think it's certainly going to go away. I mean, I don't think that, I mean, again, talking about transparency, I think that there's going to be some ambitious Trump volunteer who's thinking to himself right now, hey, I wonder if the Wall Street donors and the people who were paying for Hillary's speeches, if they could hold up to the same scrutiny, what were the trades that they were making? Did they profit from the housing crisis? I bet you that takes up a lot more heat than this issue of what Trump said, 9 years ago.
Well, I think one county did pretty well with cattle futures, didn't you? But that's a whole nother story.
Well, we also got to get to, finally, I mean, this is a big so what. Sorry to interrupt you, Neil, but I mean, when the heck are we going to talk about the things that really matter, which is, you've got a $4 trillion market that Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac own. They're in this purgatory. You've got a $5 trillion real estate market that's owned by 98% of it's handled by the government. When the heck are we going to hear some policies and things about how to manage those things and how to get more people qualified that are into sustainable housing? How the heck are you going to lower rental prices? How are you going to help builders underwrite and build for starter homes? There's a million things that they could be focusing on, and I hate to see us distracted with this nonsense.
On either side, you're right. Tim Rood, thank you. Always good seeing you, my friend. Thank you very, very much.